Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to World Unity Week, Day 2, June 22nd. And today we're really pleased to have Nora Cesar with us to present for Ervin Laszlo on the work of the Sacred Quest. And today is we're coming home together, and just so happy to have you guys here. I'll just read a little bio for Ervin and Nora. So Ervin Laszlo is a philosopher and systems scientist, the author and co-author or editor for 106 different books that have appeared in a total of 25 languages. He's written over 400 articles and research papers, and he's the subject of a 1-hour PBS special, Life of a Modern Day Genius. Laszlo is the founder and president of the international think tank, the Club of Budapest, and of the prestigious Laszlo Institute of New Paradigm Research. He's the recipient of various honors and awards, including an honorary PhD from the United States, Canada, Finland, and Hungary. He's received the Goya Award, the Japanese Peace Prize in 2001, the Assisi Mandir of Peace Prize in 2006, and was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize in 2004 and 2005. And Nora is here presenting for him today as the communications director. Nora Cesar has a master's degree in psychology with research on positive psychology, the science of happiness, and human well-being. She's a martial artist and a filmmaker and the director of communications at the Laszlo Institute of New Paradigm Research. And she was telling me a story how she met him. He was presenting, he said, "We need the youth like you." And that started your journey, being there for a very long time, really in the operations, really making everything go for the Institute. So welcome, Nora. Lovely to have you here today.
Hi, thank you, Cara. It's great to be here. Yay. I'm very happy, and yes, so I'm presenting on behalf of Ervin Laszlo. We have recorded a message a month or two ago for this event. That was when Ben asked Ervin to give a talk, just like last time and all that, but Ervin doesn't really like to do live events, so we decided we're just gonna do the recording and then we're gonna go forward with that. So I would like to share that with the audience. I think that's a very beautiful message about our sacred mission, sacred quest, because it's something that Ervin has been always working on. I think he has like the last, I don't know, he just turned 94, so the last 50, 60 years he's been working on not only this but on everything. So I would like to honor Ervin with gratitude and admiration, because his life work not only laid the foundation for the Sacred Quest, but for everything else. Like, he's really a pioneer of system science and a leading voice in the evolution of consciousness. And he spent his whole life to illuminate this deep connection to one another. He's always talking about oneness and the living universe. He's always making sure that we have trying to understand and how to reawaken this sacred responsibility that he calls with each other, to the earth, to the deeper intelligence that connects all things. And what I really appreciate is that his clarity and his courage and wisdom that have guided not only, everybody that I know of, but really it just spreads out. This is a kind of a beautiful, beautiful movement, and he's been walking this path, and he helps us to walk with it, with him, with his light. And I just really love his latest book, The Sacred Quest, and I really love that he dedicated this to his wife and how her influence on him and his thinking. But he also dedicated the book to all members of the human family. That's just beautiful, because we all have a privilege, as he calls it, an amazing awesome privilege. He liked that word, awesome. He doesn't really use that, but for this book, he uses the word that we are waking up to an awesome privilege and unique responsibility of having been born a human on planet Earth. And we, as thoughtful and responsible people, we must have asked all the questions that he has been asking for a long time. Who are we? Why are we here? Is there a purpose and meaning to our existence, to any of this? And what I love about Ervin, that he always gives a resounding yes. And the purpose and the meaning that is underlying our existence are both personal and cosmic. And what we think and what we do matter. And his unwavering belief in this is just something that's really touching and inspiring. Because everything that we think and do matter. And they matter both to us and to the universe. And this is what he calls the sacred duty, to find out why they matter, and to think and act in light of it. It's just something that every conscious member of the human community, we just is calling it as a waking up to our powers and also to our responsibilities. So, undertaking this challenge, this sacred quest that Ervin calls it, is a vision of a better world. We have to realize it in our lifetime, but we need more wisdom, perseverance, but it's our imperative to awaken to this, what he calls the awesome privilege, as well as the unique responsibility of having been born a human being on planet Earth. So with that, I would like to play you his message, and let's listen to that. Let me share my screen with you, and I'm hoping it's working. Okay. Oh, sorry, this might be the previous one, but we can share that too.
Wake up to who we are and what this planet really is when it comes to coherence and oneness. We are born into a coherent world, into oneness, but we are forgetting it. We are destroying that oneness by artificial negative inputs. We need to wake up to the natural way that we are. We are all one on this planet. We are born like that, but we don't live like that. We need to recover our oneness so that we can move together. This planet is vulnerable. We can live on this planet together, but we are forgetting it. And we are essentially just going after what seems to be superficially or immediate desires. We can live together as one. And that's the only way that we can survive on the planet. This is a highly sensitive planet, highly sensitive environment in which everything we think, everything we do is registered and counts. It makes life, make existence possible. We must live together as one. That is how we were born. This is how we can still live and function as one. This seems like a big idea that cannot be too spiritual and not realistic, but actually that's the only realistic way forward that we can think of. We can see how on this small planet, living beings who are becoming more and more conscious in time, in this sequence of events, how this can be realized so that we can live together because only then can we survive. So oneness is not something esoteric. Oneness is a survival requirement. It is not something that we have immediately, not something that we can just simply count on as a click. Oneness is the realization of our existence as one on the planet. We must not take too much time for it. It comes gradually. We live the right way. If we think the right way, it will come to us. Living on the planet is a sacred quest. It is the quest for all conscious being. Humanity is not here by accident. Humanity is here to perform, to live, to create a sacred quest. That is the sacred quest of all people. This is now the next step. We have lost the imagination. We have lost the acquaintance with this sacred quest. We have lost the oneness, but we can recover it because it is there. It is one for us to act as we are. We are whole and we are one. We have forgotten it and we are creating an artificial surroundings, an artificial world, artificial being existence. But we have been born onto this planet. And nobody is born as evil. Nobody is born as impossible to live together. We are all born to be one. And then we forget it, overlay it by artificial short-term quests and requirements. Come back to normalcy. Come back to the quest. Come back to oneness. Come back to living as one. I think we can do that because this is how life is on a small planet. We are one, and this is because this is the only way life is possible. Life is here as a oneness, as a one requirement to live together. Then we can live together. No other way can we do it, really, in order to continue our existence on this planet. It's not an option, it's a necessity. We can easily go wrong, but that's the artificial way. The actual real way in which we can live is through coherence, becoming coherent with each other, with the message that is being sent to all living people who are here to put forward the sacred message on this planet. We are a unique species, but we must carry forward the message, the quest. And that is a great task, being one and being coherent. This is what we can do, what we must do. We must wake up to it. It's not an option, as I said, it's a necessity. You're already reaching the very limits of possibility of living peacefully and well on this small planet. We are reaching the limits. We cannot go much further. We return to oneness on the planet, return to coherence. We must respond to each other as people who are here to carry forward the message of being one, not as a fact, but as a potential, as a requirement, as a possibility, which is sine qua non. Without it, it doesn't work. We are here to live together, and this is how we were born, how we can survive. And I appreciate the opportunity to say this clearly. We are sacred people. We are coherent people. We are potentially a secret oneness on the planet. And we do it already by waking up, by becoming one as we are meant to be. This is already happening. As I said, it's not an option. It's both a possibility and a necessity and awareness that is happening. We're all together. So I trust that this message that we can carry forward. I appreciate the possibility of sending this message again. It has to be sent clearly and forcefully so that we realize that our coherence is a necessity, is a survival necessity, a requirement. And we are, I think, beginning to wake up to it. And that's a great, great development and a great positive message that we can provide. Let's live as one, not as a superficial one, but as one who realizes that we can be and we are one on a planet. That is how we can and how we must live. Thank you for carrying forward this message. It is essential.
Yeah, so I just think that was beautiful, and I'm very glad that Ervin is so passionate about sharing this. I mean, he's always been passionate, but even at 94, he's, you know, he really is not only sharing his message, but he's asking us to keep sharing his message, because as you all know, he devoted his life to elevate human consciousness, uniting science and spirit, and to inspire this global transformation that we are in now. And this is the opportunity to, and the privilege, as he calls it, and our responsibility to awaken and do something about it. So it's just, I just really love this message of the sacred quest, sacred mission, as he calls it. So on this note, I would like to share something very special with people who are here. So we've been working on a documentary film about Ervin's life. It's called Beyond the Box. And this isn't just a film, it isn't just a movie, it's a movement. And he wanted it to be a living transmission, something that captures not only his extraordinary journey, how he started out as a 5-year-old child genius, child prodigy basically, as he played the piano at 5 years old, and he became a concert pianist. He traveled the world, a very famous concert pianist, and how he became more of a as he called it, he basically left the music scene because he started thinking about consciousness, and how he became a writer and an activist, and his vision. So this movie that we are currently working on, it's beautiful, and I have 12-minute sneak peek that I would love to show to everyone. This is like a preview copy with some B-rolls. There's still a lot of things to do with it, but I'm just very grateful that we have this opportunity and to share Ervin's message of coherence and unity and awakening, and to echo it far beyond the box. So I would like to share this with everyone. Let's see. I'm gonna start the video. So I suggest everyone to, if you need a little popcorn or something, you can get that one. And let's see. Here we go.
Here we stand, one place on this planet, where humanity and nature are in harmony. Humanity here is not an intrusion, it's part of this landscape. We can live together and we can feel that. We can feel that we are part of a larger design. We were born here, we emerged here, we can live here. This would be an ideal for all parts of the world to live in a way in which we can feel the oneness, our oneness with the world around us. We call this coherence. Coherence inside, within us, which means our healthy body, healthy mind, but also coherence with the world around us, which means aligned with the divine purpose that infuses all of life, all of this planet. That is the ideal. We call it supercoherence. This would be a beautiful thing to do, to be able to achieve. We can't all achieve it at the same time in every part of the world, but we can strive toward it. We can create our own reality. We can create our own world. This is the harmony. This is the melody. This is the oneness that we have always been seeking. All civilizations, all cultures have been seeking this. A few places on earth we can find it. We should be able to bring it to all parts of the earth so that we can all live together in harmony with each other and with the larger design around us, a cosmic design, which is the design of a divine intelligence that infuses all things in the world, including us. It's in us. Let us bring it out so that we live together according to this spark, according to this design. It's an ideal that's worth striving for. I always had a kind of a sneaking suspicion that there is more to the world than meets my eyes and ears. When I started looking into philosophy and science, I found that there is indeed. We now know that what we actually perceive with our eyes and with our ears is on a very, very small percentage, very, very small segment. There's just this little sliver. Well, because he said, you can live your life as if nothing is a miracle, only what you see and what you hear, and that's all there is to it. Or if everything is a miracle. In the new sciences, coming from quantum physics to cosmology, and to the new human sciences, new consciousness research, that this world is indeed a miraculous world. We could understand it, we could perceive it, but there is a condition, and that condition, which I came across very early in my life, is that we do more than believe what we see. We also have to realize that we see what we believe if we have a suspicion, an implicit, instinctive belief that this is a miraculous world. We will see much more of it. We will see the beauty, we will see the significance, we will see all that lies behind the phenomena. We were born into the world that was born in an explosion beyond what is known as a Big Bang, and it evolved ever since. We are a product, we are an element, something that resulted in this miraculous world evolving in space and time further and further, and embracing mind and consciousness. Now, if you have this belief that there is more to the world, and you can start seeing more of the world, and how do you do that? First of all, you're open to it. Now you're open because you know that there is more to it. That you are a part of a great, wide, evolving universe. Do you meditate? Yes, it helps. But openness you can get in many different ways. So looking at a beautiful landscape like we have here, through singing, through dancing, through poetry, so all the things that bind people together and bring us into a higher state of awareness, a higher consciousness. The awe that we all feel, that we are in the presence of something that we believe is a sacred, something that is bigger, more embracing the all of us. And then we begin to feel the bonding, the love that is there underneath it all. All of nature is bonded together by instant ties of communication. Harmony. Harmony is not something artificial. Harmony is there in the cosmos. We could not be here unless we were in harmony, in tune with the rest of the cosmos. But we are often forgetting that. And the way to recover it is to go back into yourself, open up, know that you are a miraculous being in a miraculous world. When you are a spiritual person, you can also be a scientific person. There are no contradictions. What you need to do is simply accept that is something real beyond what we are talking about. Maybe we'll elaborate it with a certain level, change it, develop it, evolve it, but it is real. We are talking about the real world, a timeless intuition that is now becoming credible in the modern world. Give it credibility, try it, and you will see that your mind, your life, your consciousness will be enriched. That is our promise, and that is our hope for you and for all of us together, because we need this new consciousness to survive and to flourish in this world. Because the great wisdom schools have always told us that there is information, that there is energy, but there is no such thing as a simple little hard unit that exists independently of all things, that are indivisible. Okay? There is energy, informed and creating vibration. We are informed energy vibrations in the universe. A new concept, a very old concept. But we are not just a body. We are also a mind. We are a consciousness. How and where is consciousness, universe? The new answer is coming, forthcoming to this ancient question. If all is vibration and all are clusters of vibration, what we call mind and consciousness are specific kinds of clusters. We resonate with all the other clusters. We ourselves are resonating sets of vibration in the universe. A strange concept, but think of it deeply. If we are that, if we are information acting on energy and creating phenomena that look material, then we are in contact with all the other things. Because then we ourselves are information, and that information is everywhere in the universe. Information is cosmic. The whole universe is a kind of a hologram where all information is given simultaneously in all parts. This we know. This is what holograms do. The universe is a hologram, and we as clusters of vibration. We as clusters of vibration. What about consciousness? Consciousness is also a set of vibration, and we resonate with it. This answers an age-old question. What is consciousness? Because the answers were one of two kinds. Either consciousness is something that is just produced by the working of neurons in our brain, and then it's a kind of an epiphenomenon. It only exists as a kind of an illusion. The reality is the movement of the neurons. But there could also be some other answer to this question. The answer could be that these neurons in their workings are transmitters. They transmit, they display for us something that exists, which is a set of vibrations, we would now say, which makes up consciousness. This is a logical answer. It means that everything is vibration, including consciousness. So we are resonating with other things,
Partly they are physical bodies, look material, but actually they are solid, get solidly constructed, enduring patterns of vibration. And there are patterns of vibration which are giving us consciousness. So the second answer is, which is now becoming the first and the main answer, that consciousness is what there is in the world, and bodies are ways in which consciousness infuses the world. What is there finally? But how can we say what there is? The answer today is a field, a vibrating, resonating information field, a giant cosmogram. This means that we can receive what makes this universe into this universe. How many different kinds of universes would there be possible? Myriads and myriads. We are vibration, clusters of vibration. Our consciousness is another cluster of vibration. And we pick up this vibration and it becomes our consciousness. But then the answer to the question, what is consciousness, is not just something produced by the workings of the neurons in our brain. It is something which is transmitted by the workings of the neurons in our brain. We are one with the others. We are one with the rest of the universe, because all the information in this universe that makes us what we are is the same information that makes the universe what it is. The entire quantum field is in us. Our brain can pick up all of this information. Of course, it cannot display it. It cannot display all of it on a very, very small fragment. The universe from our point of view. But we can learn to recognize more and more of this information. We can learn to open up, to be sensitive to resonances, to insights, to intuitions. This is how evolution occurs. We have a more complex brain, but we also have a more complex mind of consciousness, being able to participate more fully in this great drama that we call evolution in the universe. That is our destiny. That is our choice, our opportunity. And perhaps it is why we are here. Perhaps the evolution of our consciousness is the mission that we are here to fulfill.
Yes. So that is the message, and I'm just in awe. I'm sorry. I've seen this a few times, but I'm just, yeah. Thank you for all the hearts. I know it's just beautiful. Whew. Yeah, it's as I said. Sorry, I'm just trying to collect myself. So, as I said before, this documentary movie is not only going to be about Ervin's life, his work, but as you've seen, about everything. It's not just a movie, it's a movement of conscious evolution being ignited across the planet. So I'm just really, really grateful and happy that I'm here and I can share this message with you. This is definitely a sacred opportunity to do that, because this is very much needed, and this is something that's going to ripple out. So I think we are really just blessed to be able to work on this. Like as you've seen, I'm the director of the movie. I'm also executive producing, and it just started out like that, and now we have a whole group of people, beautiful, talented, amazing people just showed up, and everybody is helping with their own skills and talents from all over the world. I'm working with people in the US, in India, everywhere. BJ, our editor, he's in India. Redonda, she's the one who set up the donor box page, where we are collecting the donations that are basically funding the post-production work with all the editing and the music and the global distribution that is going to happen, because this is a much needed, I would like to call it a story, art. I'm not even sure what is the right word. Probably the living transmission. I think Ervin came up with that he doesn't want it just to be a movie, but something that ripples out and everybody to be inspired by it in their own way, in their own life. So yes, I'm just really grateful to be here and sharing this message with you all. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. Put it in the chat.
Okay. Yes, beautiful, Nora. Thanks so much for. I think you're such a big part of bringing this all forward. I think you said the movie had been started a long time ago, and you said, "Hey, let's get this out into the world," and you've put your life energy behind it, and this has become a mission.
That's
right.
Yes, yes. We had. It's been a long time coming. Yep. And it has to be done.
Let's hear some reflections and questions from our friends.
So I see the comments. Everybody's saying beautiful, magnificent. My heart is beating faster. Deborah says, I love how beautifully he explains things, incorporating everything into our mission. Yes, well, that's Ervin. And Patricia says, I love the movie, aligning our minds with the divine all the time, while anchoring to the feeling of gratitude in our hearts, all day, every day. It is a prove it to yourself practice which sustains a high vibrational frequency in our personal energy field, raising consciousness by synergistically lifting the global energy field. Yes, thank you so much. That is beautiful. Tracy says, it's already rippling out. Oh, that's so nice. It's already rippling out. Like I can feel the ripples too. Yeah, thank you, Tracy. Jane says, thank you so much. Ekaterini, thank you for the presentation. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. It's an honor. Yes, Tracy.
I just want to say, it's really a living example of what Ervin has asked for, which is a living example. That what you're doing really has not just rippled out, you've brought the whole world together, and everyone's giving. And it's giving, I want to cry from the heart. It's exactly what he's asked. I'm going all goosebumpy all over my whole body. You know, it's already happening. Like I said, it's just like from all around the world, you've gathered people equally and givingly, and everything is. We are one. That's it. He got it. Oh, thank you for taking it forward. I can't wait to see in the theatre in the dark, watching this fabulous movie. Thank you.
It's gonna be amazing. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yes. So if anybody has any questions, or if anybody has any, suggestions on how to talents or something that they would like to share as well, maybe you know something or know someone who would be interested, please reach out to me. I'm happy to take it forward. It's that's how the whole thing is happening. So somebody wrote it in the chat, Sheila, so much gratitude, this is spectacular. He's one of the greats, definitely. Thank you for bringing his essential message to us, so needed right now. I know it's coming together very nicely. So, and Maureen reached out, so I'm going to reach out to you separately. Thank you. Yeah. So again, I'm just grateful to be here, grateful to be able to work on this. And yeah, it's all about love. Connie, hi Connie.
Hi, it's brilliant and beautifully, so clearly stated. I mentioned in the chat, it's just so people can really grok it who aren't into this way of thinking. It's really well spoken so clearly. And how do you plan to get it out to the world? It's just so important for shifting people's understanding.
That's a very good question. As I said, step by step, we need to finish the movie first because it's not yet fully finished. But Erwin said he wants as many people to be able to watch it as possible. That's his intention with it. So
Yeah, I think that's key to make it just really available.
it's really available, yes. So we're gonna try to find a way how to make it really available for everyone. And it's also, everybody, like we here and at this event, we understand what is he talking about. You can feel that. And my goal would be also to show and get other people to understand what this whole thing is about. To get more people, as Erwin was saying, to awaken more people, more and more. And he's always big on, to sharing the message and for each of us to share it. So ultimately, I think that's the goal, and that's why he wants it to be available for as many people as possible. And also, because especially young people, I think it's important. But also everybody, we are including everybody, everywhere, all at once. That's all we are doing. So
Yeah, I think the frequency on the planet is rising, so people are more
yes,
able to access this information now. So it's really a perfect time to make it available because more are open, able to receive.
yes, I can feel that too. Yes, Tracy, you had your
Oh,
hand.
just briefly, I have one suggestion, and it's Steven Spielberg has the same mindset, and he'll know what to do. Why don't you contact Steven Spielberg? He believes the same. His movies, if you look at them, have got the same message all through them. And so make the contact somehow. I don't think it'll be hard.
Okay.
And he will know where to point you anyway, even if he's not the one.
Even if he's not the one, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Some other
director.
one.
He's all of that. He puts movies in the world. He's one of the best. Go to the best. Irvin's work is for the best.
That's correct.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. So thank you very much. And Summer, I can see you asking me a question. What's your mission fully with this film for these 99 days? Oh, thank you. I will definitely write that down. That's actually very good. So this is for the compassion gains. This is beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna definitely do that. So yes, it's something that needs to be shared, seen, and to be felt by everyone. So that's the goal. So that's thank you for donating, Summer. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Yes. So yeah, again, all the funds go to support the post-production work. All our editors, the musicians, because I'm getting musicians to provide their beautiful art. We have, I think we have Allison here in this room. So Allison Goldwyn, she is working with me as well. She's been an amazing force of nature, and she's creating some beautiful music for this documentary, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be the next hit song.
Nora, thank you so much for putting so much pressure on me to
No
only
pressure.
produce the best song that ever existed on the planet. But thanks to Ervin and thanks to you, the energy is vibrating. So here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do it. I know that.
Keep sending the power and the prayers.
For giving your beautiful voice.
Thank you.
all what we need.
Well, I've been given fantastic subject matter. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't it be fantastic if we get this world, moving and dancing and feeling, as well as taking all of his wonderful wisdom into our day-to-day lives, but just let it come out however creatively we want to, but to have he is like a musical instrument, isn't he?
Definitely. And he
Yes.
likes, he likes dancing. There's a short little segment in the thing when
Oh,
Ervin and Carita are dancing, and it's just beautiful, and it's just
oh.
nice to see them, at 90 years old dancing, and there's like some good music, so they're like, it's just beautiful, and that
That's
kind of music.
wonderful to also see, because I just am so enthusiastic about what you're doing and who Ervin is. The idea of also seeing Ervin beyond the box of his brilliant mind as a human being. I don't know if people even think of Ervin as someone who dances, and then to see him playing the piano and doing these things that are just imbuing all of who he is in very expressive human ways. I think that's going to be so entrancing and inspiring. So that's all I wanted to say.
So I believe
Allison,
that-
wait. I'm just thinking in the spirit
Yeah.
of putting you on the spot under pressure. I wonder if you want to share a little sound bite with us, just a little moment here of singing our song, just for this space.
Having only just earlier this morning fed a little tidbit through my phone and to Nora without any musical background, I would love to do that. I dare not do that yet
Okay.
because I really need to get Nora's final approval, and we're still in process. But I look forward to a moment when that will be possible. Just keep praying, okay?
Okay. I was even thinking just on the improv kind of feeling of it. Doesn't matter, it's nothing official, you know.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 dun. And you will never recognize the song once it's mixed in a studio with professional recording. But that's the beat. It's upbeat. This is totally different vibe than what people might expect, but it comes at the end of the film, and hopefully it pivots us into something that Ervin always talks about, inspiring consciousness and conscious living beyond the box, of course. So on that note.
With upshifting, we're going up, up, up.
We're going up, up, up. It's golden.
Yes, indeed. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Anyway, just so happy. Just really happy for everyone to be here dancing, feeling it, and feeling blessed. Yes, thank you so much, Cara. And thank you to Ben for inviting me to be part of this, and to Ervin for sending the message earlier. That was beautiful. And I would like everyone, if we could do a little meditation together, maybe just to think of Ervin, Carita. Maybe we can do a little deep breath in and out. One more time, deep breath in and out. And let's visualize Ervin and Carita. Let's send our love to them. Send our joy, our gratitude. And just feel that feeling in our own body, in our own heart. Breathe it in and out slowly. Send out the loving wave. Let it ripple out from you. Feel how it goes through your body. Deep breath in, out, healing. And rest into the knowing everything is aligned. Everything is already aligned. And we are grateful and blessed. Thank you so much. Thank yourself. Thank you for being here. Deep breath in and out. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. I'm so happy that I'm able to be here with you and to share this message with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nora and Ervin. And I'll just share what's coming up next on World Unity Week in a half an hour on the next hour. We're going to have dear Juliet, who's actually in the room right now. Do you want to say something about your upcoming talk, Juliet?
Oh, thank you, Cara. It's actually a practical application of how we can. It came from how I wanted to practice elevating the frequency, and then this came to me from my nature councils, the nature elders, and Divine Mother. When I asked very deeply and sincerely, she gave me a process which anybody can do if they're willing. And the whole idea is to that it's time now, and that Divine Mother is offering her mother's milk, an energetic frequency. So it's not biological at all. There's nothing to do with female or male. It is a frequency that we can tap into, and through the human heart, because the human heart is the organ that has compassion to be able to do this alchemical transformation. So it's breathing in these evolutionary codes and all the love and energy, life force from our solar system into our heart, where our higher self can transform that into Divine Mother's milk, which is like a liquid fluid of love, liquid love light. And it's a whole process that goes down into Mother Earth to help her to heal where she has been ravaged, and where she's now trying to find her equilibrium and her balance so that she can heal. So it's the human heart sending our nourishment to her to help her in that process. And then it's also to all human hearts. It goes to all of nature and all of life, but also the other target is really the other human hearts, because it's time to awaken them. And this is a way of awakening our human hearts to remember who we are, and to remember the compassion, and put us back into right relationship with each other, with the earth. And it's a short process that anybody can do anywhere, anytime, and in your own fashion. You know, it's lovely because it's very creative. So you use your imagination. You just need to relax first, and use your breath, and then allow it all just to flow through the way it flows through you, to give this gift, our offering, to the earth at this time, and to help humanity to remember who we are, and awaken our hearts again.
Wonderful. Thank you, Juliet. I'm sure we'll be loving to be with you there soon on the hour. Good. I just want to share my screen to show the next things coming up as well. oops. So after Juliet, there will be Solidarity Economy with David Cobb, and then The Courage to Renew to Wholeness and Create Anew with Kate McNamara and Dr. Laurie Layden, and then Paths to the Way of Unity, Interspirituality, and Positive Media with Roger Briggs and Amanda Sanders and Kurt Johnson. And so this is part of the answer to the question we're asking, how do we get that out there to the world? We're working on these media, positive, transformative media collaboratives together. So let's see what we can do together. So thank you everyone so much. We'll turn off the live stream now, and we'll see you soon. We are answering the call, and I'll take us out with some up, 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 we're golden music.
And Cara, we just stay here, don't we, in the waiting room?
If you want to, yeah, we can leave it open and you guys can just chat like friends. Let me just get the live stream off first.